take a look at what's going on with this forecast because clouds are definitely staying with us. Now, this is where things start to get tricky, especially south of the lake, because we're likely to clear out a little bit, and that's going to allow the temperatures to be a little colder. But for now, up here in greater Cleveland, we're talking clouds, temperatures fading back into the 40s. We have another frost advisory that has been issued for Richland, Ashland, Wayne, Holmes, and Tuscarawas counties into the early morning hours, and those are the locations where we are expecting our temperatures to really drop. This is a snapshot of potential low temperatures at 6 a.m. You can see we're right back down into the mid-30s in some of our southern counties. So it does look like, depending upon wind direction, depending on wind speed, we have that potential for more areas of frost to begin the day tomorrow. So definitely plan on that. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the clouds and the showers, because we obviously have a thick blanket of clouds across much of the area right now. And embedded in those clouds, we do have showers. These crept up over the last couple of hours. A little wave of energy that's working on the southern end of a much larger storm system to the north of us. Wind is driving this our direction, so we do have a predominant west to southwest wind. We'll start to see more of a southwest wind developing as our big area of low pressure starts to finally move out. This has been very sluggish, though, not really wanting to move all that much, but you can kind of see this next wave that is working south across the lower Great Lakes. As we get into nighttime cooling, that should help to put the brakes on the rain development. But at the same time as all of that is going on, we have a huge area of high pressure, very strong high that is centered here in northern portions of Canada. That's going to pinch off that low and start to push it to the east. However, it's not going to make it far enough south to prohibit a new storm system from sweeping across the Rockies and coming our direction by the weekend. That's this one right here. And as we kind of put this into perspective for you with what's coming as we head through the weekend, the cool air is generally banked up to the north, although we've had the chilly air that's kind of stuck with this area of low pressure. Obviously, the warm air to the south. Watch how it's the battle of air masses that really helps this wave that's coming off the west coast to fire up again. And you can see as we go in 24-hour increments here, this is 7:30 Thursday morning. Look at the cold air across the nation's northern tier and look at the warm air farther south. Watch how this storm system wraps up and we start to get this big push of warm air ahead of it. That's where our forecast goes by the end of the week. We have a warm up that's coming. On the backside, however, look how this cold air invades once again, and you see that chilly air beginning to push all the way down into the mid-south. That is our forecast for the rest of the weekend then, and as we get these areas of low pressure kind of trapped over the Great Lakes, we end up with all kinds of instability, lake effect, the whole cannoli, as we head through Saturday and Sunday. Also interesting to note, look at the storm systems lining up here out in the Pacific. We are just getting started into the busy season, everybody. So when I say tomorrow is going to be a nice day for us, take a deep breath and enjoy it. You got lots of time to get outside, and I think you're going to see some sunshine to boot in your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. Frosty starts south, but all of us should be warming well into the 60s by the time we hit the afternoon. That southwest wind really starting to push. We'll hold the 60s on Thursday. A warm front is coming in. That's going to help to hike the temperatures into the upper 60s on Friday in your Union Home Mortgage forecast. But then here comes the rain and the ick that's associated with that disturbance as it moves through. Rain is likely on Saturday, periodic showers likely on Sunday, and temperatures down into the low and mid 50s for Monday and Tuesday with lingering showers.